starting already. Hey, turn the music off.
Wow, thank you all for coming.
Much better.
Hey. So,
they want to teach people. Oh man. I think this is a good way to start off the day 2 morning panel. Yeah, that's Walter. I didn't really zoom in yet, so.
I love that song. All right, so are we all here today? Is this everybody today? Karen's coming? Okay. All right, well, people are still loading in. We're gonna... Oh, Karen's on the phone, let's put her.
Hello? Hey, Karen, you're on with the panel. Everybody's here. Chipper. You're walking?
Yeah, I'm walking down there.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay, bye.
Somebody just tell her more. Exactly. Just get here.
I know.
Teleport, there you go. So, guys, you all know that we are in booth 1414, correct? Yes. So, yes, you need to use the mic. Because they can't hear you. Oh, now we know. All right. Theater voice. Yeah, I'm gonna use the mic. It's just easier. So, we're waiting for Karen. Are we still loading in? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
how you guys doing?
Loading.
Did everybody eat breakfast this morning?
I did.
Don't you know it's the nutritious part of the day? Come on. Hey. Protein bars for everybody. Okay. Is it possible for us to get water? Can we have water? Somebody? Water. We're so thirsty. Thank you for offering your own. I appreciate it, but they're gonna take care of us.
One got a water.
How many are here from yesterday?
Wow, 2 times.
First time today.
Virgins. Okay. That's everybody here?
No.
Not me. I'm just saying. Okay, all right. This is the Power Ranger panel. What's up? We have Rangers here from different casts, and Miss Barbara Goodson, our villain. Usually you want to boo the villain, but you can't boo her. She's awesome. Right?
That's right.
So usually you want to boo the villain, but you can't boo you. You're awesome.
You better not boo me. I'm short, but I'm powerful.
She's and she's got lots of putties, I'm just saying. Man, those guys never stop coming, do they? It's just, you hit them, you kick them in the head, dang, they're back at them. It's frustrating. It's like, you know, it's like stalkers. All right, so, why don't we all introduce ourselves? Yeah?
Oh, I'm first?
Yeah.
Okay,
Going
hi,
left.
I'm Catherine Sutherland, and I play Kat on Mighty Morphin Zeo and Turbo.
Hello, I'm Nakia Burisse. I play Tanya in Zeo and Turbo.
She's now going to do that in her theater voice.
I'm Nakia Burisse. And I play Tanya in Zeo and Turbo.
She's got skills, I'm just just saying, I don't know.
Rocky. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Steve Cardenas. I played Rocky, the Red Ranger, and the Blue Zeo Ranger.
You got to be two colors? I was always just black.
Oh my.
Black Ranger, that's what I'm saying. Okay. My name is Walter Emmanuel Jones, also known as Zach, the Black Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power.
My name is Barbara Goodson. and I played Empress Rita! And Orbis, and Sprocket, and Eddie.
Blake Foster, Justin, the Blue Turbo Ranger.
He used to be small. That changed a long time ago.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is my first time here, so I'm pretty excited to see you guys, man. My name is Felix Ryan, and I play Spike in Power Ranger Samurai.
Whoa! And a new school to join in the booth.
Karen
Look at
Ashley.
what?
Karen Ashley just arrived.
My what?
Karen's here. Hold on.
There she
Somebody's
is.
in the house. The Yellow Ranger, Karen Ashley. We didn't let her come around and do that one more time. I'm sorry.
You got it.
Premature.
Yeah, try the announcer again.
Yeah, we need a microphone out here for the people. Questions? We're gonna get kisses first. I can't wait.
There she is. Oh my. Wow. The quicker version.
I'm glad I got a real one. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, actually, let's let her do it herself.
Hi everybody, I'm Karen Ashley. I used to play Aisha in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So sorry I'm late.
That's all right.
So we got 7 old school
We're here
and 1
last
new
year,
school.
We don't remember. Oh, we love
It's
you
right
too.
there from the new Samurai.
Yeah. Oh, so we have a mic here now. All right, so look, this is our panel. This is your panel. Today you get to ask us questions and ask us to do silly things, and most of the time we'll do it.
We got a jam-packed panel here as far as the front row is concerned.
Right here in the center.
Not much in the back. You can't see it much, but
I tell you what, why don't we try to limit it to like 5 people at a time? That way you don't just stand in line forever. How's that?
You're so considerate, Walter.
One question, please. One question.
Hey, Walter. Can you do your dance that you did in MMPR, like the intro?
yeah, I figured he'd say that. I remember he did once in 09.
I mean, I don't have both or Alpha 5 or anybody that like challenge me. I'm like, all right, I can do. Oh, you want to challenge me?
So what do I say for a challenge?
You over here or what? Can we get some of that Mighty Morphin Power Ranger music again, please?
Oh, okay.
What's your name, man? This is Frank. He's using his theater voice. You saw that? Frank, you're gonna turn around and you're gonna dance there so everybody can see. Are y'all ready? Can we get that music? Alright, that was good, Frank. And I want to tell you, you should sit down now. Because I'm not doing all that. But I will. Go ahead and
You
bust
missed the
move.
dance.
Is it possible to get that Ranger Remote
Darn
music again?
camcorder. Take off the cap. Oh dear. Oh yeah. He still got it. Wow.
Give it up for Frank and Walter.
Did you really think I was going to get over blowing doodles? Man, that was 20 years ago. Don't you understand? Well, you know,
Next
I don't get to
question.
morph anymore, so...
Right.
Yes.
Next question.
Hey, what up? Morning, everyone. Anyways, so obviously you're here, you know, AX, and you know, some of your alumni have gone on to anime as well. Johnny. Anyways, so how familiar are all of you guys with, like, you know, what's here in anime? You know, AX, you know, looking around. Can you recognize some of the cosplay? What's going on?
Do you recognize some of the what?
Cosplay, you know, games that recognize, you know.
Cosplay, right, yeah.
I have to be honest, I learned about anime from all of you, from coming to all these conventions. I really didn't know much about it. Yeah, and just seeing everyone in their costumes and me asking a million questions, you know, we learned a lot. And, you know, thankfully Johnny's been able to get into that. I mean, he's really, really popular and really good at it, so we're very happy for him.
I always recognize Naruto. He got the headband with the little swirl on it. Ever see that? I know it's Naruto. And they always have the little patches with the little red clouds on them and whatnot. So that's the only ones I recognize. Everybody else I'm not too sure about. And Team Rocket. And the kid who wears the trucker hat and carries Pikachu. That's about it. Everywhere else, not confused, but...
I recognize all the fighters from, like, Tekken. I recognize the fighters from video games. I don't know that much about a lot of the anime characters. You know, I think they're really cute. Some of the girls that are dressed like the princesses, they're really cute. Or something like that. Anyway, some of them have demon eyes I don't understand, but that's okay. Anybody else? Guys? Next question. We're moving on.
Hi, I have a question. In the new series, we shall see cameos from Power Rangers. There's any chance anybody of you will be in a new series of Power Rangers? Or for a possible Gokai adaptation of the new Sentai?
So the question was, are any of us going to be in like the new Power Rangers or the new series? I don't know. Are any of you guys planning to be in the new series at all? Or?
I hope so. I want to be in
Blake
one.
wants to be.
We would all do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If they paid us.
And if it was union.
And if it was union, and yeah, we were.
Yeah, the union thing is
differently than we were when we were.
Yeah.
I would do it if all of these guys did it, but I don't know that I would just want to go back, you know. But I would go back if they went back and we did like a reunion show. Heck yeah.
Oh. That's what I want to see.
I love the fact that some of us have been able to
I want to see that.
do it, but it's not the same unless we're all together. So
Right.
I would love it. So you guys write in if you want that. That's how you make it happen. Write in if you want a reunion show. We'll do it.
I'm down.
I'd be down for that too. And it can still be non-union for that.
Absolutely. And plus, we've got a lot of new people. I haven't met you yet. Nice to meet you. I was very excited to meet him because I knew he was coming on. But like, we've got so many new people that have come on to do it, and I think that's what's great about Power Rangers, that it keeps going. You have new cast. I know it's kind of, you know, we're all nostalgic and we love, you know, originals and we love each other, but I love the fact that this has gone on for so long and so many people. I mean, it's not a day I don't meet someone who's like, oh, I used to work on the show, or oh, I used to do this. And, I mean, it's so amazing how many people have been touched by the show.
Excuse me.
So that's a great thing.
Thank you.
Next question.
Yes. First of all, it's like a dream come true to see all of you that are here in Anime Expo. This is for Barbara Dodson. Do you have any problems voicing Rita?
You mean because she's a little loud.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I think somebody gave me these vocal cords. So I don't know where I got them from, but only when I did the Universal show, because we had to do that for 8 hours. And I was hoarse after that. But with a lot of water and diaphragmatic breathing and air, no, she doesn't, I can usually bounce back after her. And I'm still doing that voice, so it's amazing that it's still there, so, no. I like it, I can do it!
Can you say, make my monster grow?
About time someone doing a
Let me vocalize first. Make my monster
Hi. Just quick, have you guys ever stolen any movie from the props? I was wondering because there's someone, like, I go try to find things and they're like, oh, we don't have that anymore. Something happened to it. I'm like,
Blake. Ask Tony Oliver. He may have something. Sorry, Tony.
because I was looking up interviews and stuff like that, and Jason said he took the boot and then the helmet. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Well, it's nice.
We did get some things when we left. Some of us did get some things from like our communicator and a couple of things when we left the show, but we didn't take them.
Yeah, we never took anything. I was given this. This is the original one. So.
I got my...
I have Rita Repulse over there. She lives in my closet, and I take her out every expo that I go to.
Alright, nice to meet you guys. It's actually a dream show. Grew up watching you guys.
Thank you.
Hey.
What up?
Yeah. This is a question for Rita.
Rita.
Okay, I'm sorry. But if you could make your monsters grow, why did you not just do it to you and Goldar on the first episode?
Thank you for that. I never thought of that.
I mean, then we wouldn't have to deal with the dragon sword and all that candle stuff.
I know. Wow, what a novel idea. Well, bring me back, and I'll do it.
If she did that, you wouldn't be wearing a pink shirt today, dude.
Okay,
you rock it in the pink shirt.
There's four more of us back there.
All right. What up?
I like the yellow.
Wait, the black is missing. Where's the black? Who's got the black? Here we go. Represent, dog.
Alright, first off, I want to say I grew up watching the original Power Rangers as a kid. This question's for Barbara.
Yeah.
Can you give us Laharl's laugh and maybe even a rant from Laharl?
Wait, Laharl and what?
From Disgaea.
Yes, I know. And what would you say?
Just a laugh and like some kind of rant.
Because it's basically Rita in a higher register.
Oh yeah, she played Laharl in the Disgaea animated series.
How about saying you're the best overlord in the Netherworld?
Oh,
We have infiltrators here. You're the best overlord! Or something like that.
Alright, thanks.
Good job. Nice question.
Oh yeah, someone with a dude shirt.
What's the most funniest and memorable moment on the set? If you guys can answer that.
There's a lot of special, fun moments we had. The bloopers were always fun.
when Jason and I got to go to Tennessee and fall off a cliff. That was pretty fun. Having a snake wrapped around me. Yeah, it was fun.
Good times.
I have a couple too. When Tanya did the, she got a record deal. How many of you remember that? She got a record deal, and I got a chance to make a video, and they put me on this high rock, which was a bit scary. We were in Malibu, and I got to dance, and that was fun. And then there was, and I always bring this one up because it was so freaking funny. Jason and I could only sing. We could only sing all of our lines. And that was, we had so much fun doing that because even when we weren't filming, we were still singing. And, and to see Jason, and he used to do, he had this little braid here, and he'd go like this. And, oh, it was so much fun. We had a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
I always draw a blank on this one. I don't know, man. I always think about the time that Jason, in the movie, when Jason Frank like ran up the tree and hit his own face. He tried to do a tree flip and hit his smashed his own face. And I don't know why, but that was funny.
It was funny because Johnny was supposed to spot him.
Wow!
I had a lot of fun when we did the episode Food Fight. We got everybody. We were just a mess in that episode. Like, once you were dirty, everybody was gang. We hit the camera, we hit the photographer, we hit the director. We just put stuff all over everybody. We got all the extras. We're like, ah! There's a big old food fight. The place was a mess. We had a good time.
I remember that episode, too.
I don't know, there was a lot of really good times. I think like a lot of the good times happened when the camera wasn't rolling because we were just insanely tired. I would say probably one of my favorite moments was when we were doing the skydiving scene in the movie. Yeah. Everybody got to do theirs before lunch and I had to do mine after. It was like dinner.
Oh, no!
So I did like one take, flip, 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 and then you're supposed to be like this, and then I was like, okay, good. Take another, take two, did another one, and then at the end of that one I was like, threw up, yeah, exactly. I threw up over everything, and Jason and David took pictures. So.
Wow.
And I'm 50 feet in the air. That's the part I forgot to mention. I'm like 50 feet in the air. So
Oh, wow.
I wasn't on set, obviously, because I'm the voice, but we did a lot of joke loops in the recording studio. For our own enjoyment, we would say, let's say, risque things to each other. We would leave things that would never be allowed on the air in character as a way to say things. Like what? Like make my monster grow and then elaborate on it. There may be children here. I'm not going to say anything. You just use your imagination.
Owner Rangers.
Make my monster grow!
Goldar and Babu and Squat. I had a lot of little strange little men around me. Rita was powerful. Yeah, so, and she does have those, strange boobies.
For me, I don't think it was too funny for me. I was kind of embarrassed, but I remember one episode we were filming, who knows it, where my dad comes and we're throwing coins in the fountain. Oh, yeah. What's it called? Okay, great. So I had to run and jump off this trampoline, throw a kick or something. And I'm practicing it, and I'm running. I jump on the trampoline, my drawstring wasn't tied. My pants were down. Everybody was laughing at me. I didn't find it too funny. I was kind of a little embarrassed, but then afterwards I laughed about it.
What about the new guy?
All right. Well, unfortunately in New Zealand, as you guys know, there was a couple of earthquakes there.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, it's a bummer. But, well, basically, the funniest thing that I think happened was I was walking by our trailer, aka camper, as they call it in New Zealand, and then all of a sudden the camper's like shaking. And I'm thinking there's another earthquake, and then I find out that Paulie's jumping in. I just lost it. I just started running and just laughing.
Before it goes, I'll shake your guys' hands.
Yeah. Oh.
Come to 1412 and 1414.
Good.
Or else.
Oh guys, I gotta say it's awesome to see you all. Grew up watching all of you. Question I have, first of all, Barbara, Rita, greatest film of all time, Snoop, the Robot King, and everyone who came after. Question I have, since we actually have everyone from Mighty Morphin all the way to Samurai, how does it feel? How did it feel coming in? I guess also you could just say how did it feel being first, but how did it feel coming into taking up this mantle, being the new Pink Ranger, being the new Yellow Ranger, being the new Red Ranger, being the new Blue Ranger?
Well, except Felix.
Well, I didn't know the show until I was cast in it, so I didn't really understand the magnitude of, because it was really coming into its peak when I came on the show. And when I arrived, these guys were touring, doing their press junkets, and the movie was about to come out. So I kind of walked into this phenomenon. And Kimberly was very popular, so I was very aware of that and very respectful of that. And I just didn't know, from day to day whether they would keep me or not. It would depend on how well I was accepted. And I think the fact that they went so opposite with Amy and I was probably a good thing. But it was, I have pictures to film, and I think she was amazing. So I'm just glad that I was accepted. And I had fun. I just tried to make her my own. Stop pulling focus, Walter. Are you done? Do you need to get up again?
Did you say something?
Yes, I did. And I didn't use my theater voice. I used my mommy voice. No, I love Walter. I didn't know Power Rangers when I auditioned for it. And I had 5 auditions, which is kind of not typical. So when I finally got on the show, I was pretty excited. I was beyond excited because I was still, I was at UCLA at the time. I was in my junior year, so I was still going to school and trying to film, and literally God got me through. I graduated while I was still on the show, so I was very excited. I didn't know Karen at the time. I knew that I was coming in after her, who I just absolutely adore now. But I was really, really excited to be a part of this, and I would have never thought 15 years later that we have such a great audience like you guys. Thank you so much. Never.
Well, for me it was really tough because it's like I knew like the Red Ranger was the leader. I watched the show like before I came on the show, and I used to watch it and be like, I can do what those guys do. I can do flips, I can do karate, But I did not realize, like how hard it was going to be. And then it was kind of like awakening for me because when they cast me on the show, they made me wear this muscle suit underneath the Red Ranger suit because they wanted me to try to be like more muscular. So I had this like padded suit. So anytime you saw me in the Red Ranger costume, I had a muscle suit underneath it. So anyway, so I was like, oh man, how am I going to compete with this guy? He's like, he's this big guy, he's like this big figure, and I just didn't know how I was going to do it. But I just said the only way to do it is to try to be different than he was. But they kept putting me in the sleeveless shirts with the red, the red flag shirts, and I was like, I don't know. But I kind of found my own character really when it became Zeo. I think that's when I kind of got wings, I guess, a little bit.
But you had guns though, see? You still got it, we still got it. When I will. Wait for her to be done.
Yes, okay. I was thinking we were talking.
I'm done. No, it was, Power Rangers was new. We didn't know anything about it, and we've know anything about it, and the character Zach was a character that was developed from nothing. So it was really cool to develop the character as a guy. It took a minute to figure out how could you make this guy is fighting monsters and he's dancing. How do you make that work? And I was like, okay, well, he's just got to be so skilled. He's got to be like capoeira or something, and like he's got to know this form of art and be very confident in what he's doing to be able to hit him and then turn 3 times. You know, so with pop locking and everything else, all the skills I had as far as being a dancer, martial artist, and doing gymnastics, it was just really cool to be able to develop that character and make Zach was very cool. He's the kind of guy who was a friend to everybody and strong and confident and ready to fight. You know, like he was always like, "I'm Zach here, I'm ready to roll." So he was always ready to be down and be there for everybody, and that's kind of who I am. So it's cool.
Well, for me, I wanted to be an actress, and I had recently, right before the show, I was in a singing group, and the group we'd kind of broken up, so I was just like, man, I really got to get into this acting thing. And a friend of mine called me and said, you need to go to this audition. It's for this kids show, and I'd never seen the show. And I remember showing up to the audition, and there was like a line wrapped around the building, and I was like, are you kidding me? We'll be here all day. And something inside of me just said, just go. What else do you have to do today? You know? And so, exactly. Because I almost went home. Like, I was like, this is crazy. There's 1,000, I mean, how many people were there? 4,000 people there. Like, I mean, it was like all day. Like, so yeah. And I'd never seen the show, so I was like, wow, I mean, like, really? But I'm so glad I stayed. And 4 days later, my life changed. I was in Los Angeles, and I was on the show. I mean, that's how quick, 4 days. We auditioned, we flew out maybe 2 days later for the callback, and then they were like, tell your parents to ship her clothes. I mean, literally. And so we were just like, in California, we were all super young. And then we found out, I didn't know that we were replacing people, so to speak. I mean, I just thought they were bringing on new characters. Then we found out we were replacing people, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna be, it could be either really good or it could be really bad. But luckily, you guys, you know, loved us, you guys, and I always wish that it would have been a better situation, because, you know, it just seemed like we kind of were thrown onto the set, but, you know, the thing was, 2 months later, we were doing the movie. It all happened so quickly, so I didn't really realize what Power Rangers was until we got back from doing the movie, and it was like this phenomenon, and to be a part of that is larger than life. I mean, all of us, we could probably do a million different movies, but nothing's going to compare to that show or to that moment. And to have been able to be someone who took, you know, Tweet's place, such an honor for me. She's such a great person. I didn't really get to meet her. I met her once, but it was just kind of really quick. But just to be able to be a part of that and be the person who replaced her is such an honor. And to meet all of you was such an honor. So that's kind of how it felt for me.
Well, I didn't replace anybody. I was fired in the beginning because I was just given the role. And they gave me, they said, do a Wicked Witch voice. And I'd been working for Saban, I'd been doing voices, and I just came up with the evil voice after they fired me because I was pissed off. Not knowing I'd be doing it for 5 to 6 years after that. But, you know, they wanted it scarier, and I knew I had it in me. So, you know, I said, let me audition, please, again. And, you know, so I did come up with her. I missed it when they brought Lord Zed, and I lost, you know, I wrote cards to them and wrote out of work Empress seeks employment. And then there was a point there where I'm an on-camera actress as well, and I got the outfit, and I tried to get to be Rita, but they were adamant in making the Machiko Soga character look like her. So Carla Perez looked like a younger version of her, and it was good matching. I thought they did a great job with that. So they kept the same format, which I understand, and it's fine. And you know, Carla would have loved to do the voice, I would have loved to do the on-camera, but it worked out, and it's worked out. And out of all the things I've done, Rita's the one. Still the one.
So it was actually funny how I got the role of Power Rangers. I was on another film, Talking Animals, even funnier. And I'm standing there one day and I see Jason and Kimberly come to set. And I'm like, a huge Power Ranger fan before I was on Power Rangers. So I'm like, God, I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, that's Jason and Kimberly. And then I started talking with the producer and the director, and it was Shuki Levy. And he was like, found out I did martial arts. He was like, you want to be a Power Ranger? And I was like, what? I was like, guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger. Isn't that cool or what? That's how it happened. Yeah, and it was a dream come true. I mean, I had all the action figures. I was looking at pictures the other day actually at my house, and I have pictures of me sitting in the corner playing with all the action figures, like when I was 7. Almighty Morphin. So yeah. Awesome.
Well, yeah, man. Well, I knew about Power Rangers before I auditioned, of course, and I actually auditioned for the Gold Ranger in the beginning because they were looking for a Jim Carrey type personality. I usually go out for stuff like that, and I got a call back for it. And then Iris, the casting director, she's like, you know what? You'll be perfect for the new. Before they were called Skinny Mac and Big Mac. That's what they called. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're in that process, like, you know, you'll be perfect for that. And I'm like, okay, let me search it. I did my research on the characters, and so I saw Skull, how he did his own thing, and I tried to make it my own while sticking to those mannerisms. Because my character is actually supposed to be much younger than Skull was, and a little bit more dumb, I guess. And it was pretty phenomenal how the process of the auditions and everything, and you know, I had a blast, and at the end I'm very excited, and people ask me, is it a dream come true that you're on this franchise? I'm like, I mean, I'm extremely excited, but I have one dream and only one dream. And that dream is to just live happily with my family. I have no other dream. That's it. Everything else, man, is a goal. Everything else is a goal. Everything. Without a doubt.
Thank you. And, oh, all hail Empress Rita.